Alright, so late night update, or I should say early morning, as it is 2:57 a.m. back from Gators HvZ Zombies for their event, which was basically 30-40 minutes of walking around in circles while actors did their lines, and then finally running into zombies at the end and fighting them. I thought I would bring as much stuff as possible to test for possible further review, so I could say I tested this in the field for Humans vs. Zombies. This works, this doesn't, and I ended up, as we can see here, I mean, this is the box of all the stuff I took with me, and I did not get to all of it, but I got to as much as I could. There seemed to be a consensus that this was pretty cool. This was the cross bolt that I'm now going to dub the silent bolt, because it's thinner and you could barely hear that fire compared to the other one. So kind of a stealth fire. And that was the compliments I got from most of the modders, that it's quieter and almost as effective as a cross bolt. So that was neat. The downside was I tried to show off how great this looked, and the Picatinny rail or grip, bam, popped right off. I was trying to show how fast it fired, and the little bolt came out. This little L wrench they at Blaster Mod Shop gave with it works for most of the bolts, like up here, perfectly. But when it came to this guy, I don't think it was made specifically for it, and I couldn't tighten it all the way and forgot about it. So when I tried to show it off, yeah, I tried to be cool and backfired. But I was able to use a strife, which worked fine. Got a kill off of it tonight. And I wish I could tell you I filmed it. Most of the stuff I filmed tonight is unusable. I'm going to show you the footage of where I got tagged and turned into a zombie, but you're just going to see a strife, a whole bunch of whirring sounds from the motor, and me kind of somewhat cursing myself because I'm not used to using a strife. And when the Alpha Trooper failed on me before we even started, let's see if I can find it for you. The strife has a trigger release that is just in front of the actual, or clip release that is in front of the trigger. Here's the nifty thing I had to wear in the back. When we started tonight, you had to throw socks, the zombie bombs you can tag them with, and we found an ammo cache. It's a whole bunch of acting. They have a whole script set out, but you have to be there. I'll show you some footage. Anything I can find that's usable, I will put up on the YouTube channel so you can see it. So, Alpha Trooper doesn't work. We're using sock bombs, blah, blah, blah. So now I have a strife. Strife worked fine. Now if you notice, this is the rev trigger, and this is the actual trigger. This is the trigger release. Me with chemo fingers and not being able to feel what's going on, you can imagine me, hitting that. So there's a couple of times where I just had to run away from these charging zombies. They give them certain powers just to make them competitive, because you got like 50 people with blasters shooting 6 people who'd have no weapons. I think they gave one a gun who actually shot me, because as I was running away from one of their super zombies with these big old shields, I hit the trigger release and my clip went flying. So in my brain, I looked down and I have a 3D printed clip on a belt. Well, this is actually my hammer shot clip, but it was up here, and I was looking here thinking a clip had slipped out, and I still saw it, and it turns out I had released it. So I'm looking for the clip, looking to put it back in here, and oh, I don't have one in here, so I went to fire. Yeah, and the one zombie with a gun shot me while I'm trying to work with all the minutia and all the stuff on me. So yeah, of all the stuff I brought, I probably lasted about 2 hours, so the whole rest of the weekend, if I joined for the event, I gotta be a zombie. Good news is I got a couple of kills tonight. It is recorded on HvZ Source, which I'll put the link below. So if you ever want to play Humans vs. Zombies game, you have to register, and then when you get someone, you get their brain, which is a card, and as their code on it, you enter it, and you get to stay in for the weekend. If you do not get one as a zombie, or you get a card or a brain, whatever you want to call it, within 24 hours, I think you're out of the game completely because you starve to death. So, yeah, it was interesting. Like, I dove at a couple of players, hence this really, really awesome thing on both my knees off to clean up. But had some fun. I'm still very out of shape, and this is fun to run around and socialize. There was singing Bohemian Rhapsody and a couple other songs. College kids, what are you going to do? I think there was a fraternity party going around, and I won't say what was going on because I think some of my high school kids are watching this. I'll be able to fix the rail on my Alpha Trooper for the next time I have an actual PvP fight. So all the 3D printed reviews I do for like nearly new models, custom 3D Nerf. Custom 3D Nerf, your clip is awesome. And I didn't give you enough credit. I think I did my hammer shot comparison, and I liked another guy's Born Yours nearly new models. But this, nothing moved. And that, no matter what I did, no matter what I ran, I even left the hammer shot on my hip when I was a zombie. It didn't go anywhere. Your printed clip holder, though, the clips were sliding up and down, which is annoying because it's hard to get them in. You'd think it'd be snug, but hey, what are you going to do? But that's the update. I'm officially a zombie, and I'll have some fun with that, and I'll update you with some videos, which are very hard to see. I'll put much description as I can. Mock me, please. See you later.